Hello my friends and welcome back. It's episode 31. Camera angle got rotated again. We have just arrived at somewhere called the Scrapyard. Somehow I feel really zoomed in. What does a normie want with us? Get the hell out of here. Only scrap here, Normie. We're not looking for buyers. All we have here was already bought. Just need to break it up into pieces and take it to the buyer. Okay. I guess we are not. We are not getting in here. For now. You don't have a photo. A lot of the so-called mutants are looking very normal. I guess we use our imagination. Okay, I'm going to suggest that this is highlighted because you can blow it up. Okay, well, whatever it is you can do here, I cannot do it at this time. There's a different guy at this door. No, there isn't a different guy at this door. That's the same guy. I have completed my circle. Okay, fine. I think we're just gonna go to what I said before. Go to Paragon and then go back to the death tunnels. Now that I have a heavy submachine gun, I should be able to just plow my way through the rats. I doubt that they'll offer much threat. You know, I keep thinking that you're probably just supposed to, if you're of that persuasion, you're just supposed to kill these guys and take their stuff. I'm just thinking as to whether I should go back into the town or not. And buy some supplies before I go. I have a reasonable amount of medical supplies. I don't have like the greatest amount of ammunition. I don't have any weapon that uses that. I'll have that though. Doesn't he have the stuff for sale? I don't even want to sell the meat anymore. I used to sell the meat as an easy source of money, but it is quite useful for healing the dog, considering that the dog runs into trouble a lot. Right, before we go up to Paragon and the death tunnel. Let's swing by the stores. There were a lot of enemies in there, in those death tunnels. Way more than my ammunition will support. Unless I find a lot more. And I can't guarantee that. So, let's see if I can get some more ammo. And some more stims might be a good idea as well. Just remembering, in that death tunnel, we had tons and tons of rats. And while I can probably manage that in terms of, you know, I can probably melee the rats to death. But my allies will probably, you know, I've got to have their guns enabled because they'll, otherwise the mega rats will just slaughter them. So there'll definitely be some ammo wastage there. And then, once you go through those tunnels, we saw, like, some big mutant enemy things. And I highly doubt that I'm going to get out of it scot-free either. At the very least, the dog will probably take a pounding. Right. Right, since we're stood right next to it, let's start with medical. Stims would be good. I might want, although I do have some, I also might want another anti-radiation pill or whatever. I don't think I ever spoke to this woman. What is this? That must be a skill you have to learn then. Interesting. That's what we're looking for. Med kits. Why are they so expensive? They don't work in combat, and they don't actually seem to heal more per price than stimulants do. Oh well, I can come back here with some... with some loot later. Oh yeah, this is the alcohol guy. Why are the super stimulants cheaper than the medkit? That is absolutely baffling. They've got the same healing capability. I mean, admittedly, you can get addicted to the stims, but you can also use them in combat, so I can come back here with a big pile of loot later and get my money back. Okay. Everyone here has got at least some stims, which is nice. Since they're all like just normal characters that you barter with instead of traders, I can get the money back with loot later. I'm so glad to meet you too. There's a settlement called Red Fire. Quite a decent place for everybody being there, my dude. Huh. It's already done, dude. Okay, well, that was random. Aha! It was all worth it. Actually, I wonder if I can take this as well. A free antidote. I wasn't that thorough about searching this town, to be fair. Oh. Okay, let's go get the ammo. I came for medical supplies and ammo. This bin has got stuff in it again. It's interesting, every time I walk past it, it's got something in it. You know, the damage output on that doesn't actually seem that great. Oh man, that is mid-range. I would love to own that. It's well out of my price range, and you can't barter with this guy because he's a bloody trader. Right, 30 aught. 9mm rounds. It's armor piercing 30 aught. Armor piercing 9mm. 5.45. Man, this guy has all the nice gear, that is for sure. Okay, that feels like a much healthier amount of ammunition to have. Let's go. Paragon into death tunnels. I'm still like not 100% certain this is enough ammunition, but if it's not enough, it'll be close, and I'm sure we can make up the rest. Have to remember that I traded a load of money in the hospital, so I need to like go back there at some point with loot and trade all that money back for junk, or armors, or like weapons I don't want, or whatever. Okay. I'm like carrying a lot of weight. It's all stuff that's actually useful. Never did figure out what that bra was about. Anyway, it's not important. Let's proceed. I don't have any quests left at the abandoned factory, do I? Oh yeah, of course I do. I've got a report about the roaring forest. I could talk my way out, of course. But what about the loot? You get no experience for doing that. That is absolutely sad. Just more of this game being only about combat. Because of mutants. Come back tomorrow for a new assignment. Sure thing. That's annoying. Why did I accept having a drink with that guy? Well, there are other ways to burn time. Oh! There's a dude with loot. In the field of death. What are the odds that that's anything good? It's like a poison field, isn't it? Go! It was nothing. I didn't really get poisoned either, so that's fine. Alright, he said to come back in a day, but I can't be bothered to wait. Let's just push on. Just thinking as to whether I want to drop off some of this stuff at the stash, and the answer is no. I just want to move on. I've got plenty of carry capacity. Adele's holding the meat. You know what? I don't care. Just get rid of those. They're not that hard to find. Man, how long does this hangover last? It's been over a day. Alright, well, before we get involved in sorting out the evil barbecue, I suppose we should get rid of this hangover. Is he using right now? Fist. And knife. Okay. These wolves are actually stronger than I was expecting. Oh, that's hexagon on the front line. Okay, well. Those fangs are good money. We still have the super hangover. Another day passes. The hangover of champions continues. Okay, you got experience for that. Not much, but some. Anyway, it's not the point. Oh, it's gone. My god, that took years. Alright, quick heal. The tea gives endurance, which I think would be quite useful. Coffee gives strength, which is probably not that useful. Right, let's deal with this. Okay, I guess I'll speechcraft it, because that's what Oskar would do. That's superior firepower. He's almost maxed out. I have genuinely not reduced my weight that much. Saw these before. I must be carrying something super heavy, and I can't figure out what the hell it is. I mean, the tinned food is not that light. So I can hold on to the coffee for me. Guess the paper's kind of heavy. I don't know if I can still use these things. That cabbage was really heavy. Sack all this stuff off later. Right, I wonder if I'll be talking my way out of this or just murdering my way out of it. We'll see. What do you mean? Ha! Still gotta kill him. My god, these guns are good. Is that guy holding a bottle? Wow, that is sad. Suppose I get less loot now. Oh, is that a Molotov? Okay, that could be a problem. Damn, I totally got my threat priority wrong there. Hey! Another Luger. Super useful to have a medium range pistol to go with my short range one. Even though it does use 30-aught, I can use it to start fights. I can pick an enemy from a distance. And then we're good to go. Right, we're going to speak to the man on the ship as well. That means I'm going to have to buy a bloody ticket to get in here. She looks like a stereotypical vampire, complete with fangs. Moralists are people with grandpa morals. You believe in kindness and love. This is so dumb. I absolutely did grow up without a father, and it wasn't an issue that turned me into a psycho. Yeah, she is much smarter than that. Okay, that's a weird one. I'm an honorary citizen now. That's new. I remember this guy having some ammo. Man, he's got one of these as well. And it's affordable. Wait a minute, is that better or worse than the Luger? 4 rounds or 6 rounds. So this only shoots in burst as well. 7 to 14. Hang on. Slightly less damage, same range. 4 AP to shoot. 4 rounds per burst. Oh, okay, the burst costs 6 AP. Otherwise, it's just a plunker. Let's just get rid of these balls. Keep my knife for butchering, but get rid of 3 of them. I have enough bits to make a steel armor here. Alright, what else can go? To be honest, the apples are kind of heavy, and the benefit is not that great. I probably want that gasoline to make grenades with later. It is heavy though, and we are going to go somewhere where there'll probably be a lot of loot, so I guess we'll just get rid of it, actually. I can go. Always happy to take the ammo. Man, I wanted one of those. It was too expensive in the shop, and then I happened to find a guy who's got one. Okay, so in terms of burst fire, it's obviously it's more expensive to burst it. But it has medium range instead of short range. That's pretty sweet. Can't remember who was the guy that wanted me to clean up the gangs. Who was it? The bespectacled man on the ship. Which is not him. Would you be interested in buying my dog? Damn. Now there's some evil. Oh, maybe he's actually on the ship and not in the ship. It's been so long. It wasn't him, was it? He doesn't appear to be wearing glasses. Oh yeah, there he is. Why, are you playing a raid? Well, that guy was wearing glasses, but he was not the guy that gave me the quest. It wasn't him. Oh, was it him? There's no way to treat a friend. Maybe I can tell this guy that the captain of the guards is on the list of evil meat-eaters. You know, I read that document, but there's no, like, log in this game where you can actually, you know, go through the stuff that you know. Wasn't he on the list? You have to actually unclick what you want to see. Okay, I don't know, but I know that the head of the guards is in on it. I could probably pass that check by using a... In fact, that's what they're for. Although maybe it's too late now. No, it's kind of it's broken. Can't pass the personality check in advance. This could turn into a fight. I wonder if I should heal. Where'd the biscuits go? There they are. Resting 6 hours has somehow gotten me very hungry. Oh, for the game is so dumb. It's applying the biscuits to him, even though you know it's food. Of course, you know, technically it's also a healing item, so you could use it to heal people. I'm like, why am I so hungry? The answer is because if you use stuff in someone's inventory, it uses it on them. Dusty! Oh, everyone else I think has just gone. Is the whole town gone hostile? Hey, buddy. Hold up the door. Don't run out there and get hurt. Hex is out there just nailing people to the wall. Alright, switch to my long range gun. No shot. Oh, Hexy, my boy. Nice, a free steel breastplate. I do have the ingredients to make. Well, I don't necessarily have the ingredients to make one on me right now. I don't think. Where is it? Actually, I do have the ingredients to make one on me right now, I think, as long as I've got the wire. I don't want to use the rope. Let's not. I would need wire to finish the job. Okay, anyway, we're out of time, so that is it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.